Hello, hello. Welcome to day 1310 of Connecting the Thoughts. Code for today is unsaid words leave the greatest impact. Unsaid words leave the greatest impact. What am I talking about today? I am talking about having silence in a relationship. I am talking about keeping silence in a conversation. But I'm also talking about how sometimes some people give us subtle hints or give us a very powerful message just with their silence. More on this on the other side of the show reel. Tag a friend who needs to receive this message. And if you haven't subscribed already, do subscribe to the YouTube channel because here's where I post daily videos on the little things that make life big. Welcome back to the conversation on day 1310 of Connecting the Thoughts. Quote for today is unsaid words leave the greatest impact. And what do I mean by this? Well, suppose there is a message that you would like to convey to someone. However, you hold back from saying it. However, you present it in such a way that you know that the other person would understand. So let me give you an example. I was in grade 10 and I messed up royally when it came to getting to the right location. I did a major goof up. Papa met me in the evening after my exam. Things got sorted. We kind of, it was just by a nick of the moment. I kind of made up for it, and I was really scared. I thought I'm really going to get it from him today. He's never scolded me, but I thought I'm really going to get it from him. I was very embarrassed. I was very scared, and I was really sorry for what had happened. And I thought I'm really going to get it from him. However, in the evening, late in the evening, when Papa met me, Papa came in not with anger, but with this huge bar of chocolate, the biggest I'd ever seen. It was a big Cadbury Dairy Milk, and he brought it and he hugged me, and he didn't say a word. And he didn't say a word. And and in that moment, what I gathered was that there was assurance, there was trust, there was love, and there was just hope that everything will be okay. He understood that I was scared. He understood that I was nervous. He understood that I was sorry. And so he didn't say a word, yet he said so much in that hug, in that moment, in that chocolate. So unsaid words leave the greatest impact. I today am probably what? This was in 96. No, this was in 91 that this incident happened. And today we are what? 2021, almost 30 years from when it happened. And it's still so fresh to me. I still remember exactly where we stood when I met him. I still remember what he was wearing. I still remember the size of that chocolate bar. I mean, I remember every little detail of that moment because it left that impact on me. It left that impact on me that somebody trusts me so much. Somebody has so much faith in me, so much love for me, that they put aside their anger, they put aside the panic, and they stepped in to support me in my moment of panic, in my moment of anxiety and embarrassment. So think about it. What are those times in your life when you can actually make a greater impact by not saying anything to somebody? What are those moments in which you can do something for someone, reach out to them, and then just leave things unsaid? Because sometimes you don't really need to say it out loud. You don't need to say it in words. You just need to be there for people sometimes. Sometimes being there for somebody to listen to them when they might feel a little lost and lonely. That does so much more wonders than you constantly calling up and speaking to them. Just being there to listen to them. Just letting them know, hey, listen, I'm just a message away. You don't have to feel alone. I'm just a message away. Always remember that. So work in your relationships in such with such beauty that you leave an impact, and that impact is super deep. And an impact that needs to be deep has to come from your heart. It has to be authentic. You can't fake impacts like these. Therefore, I say unsaid words leave a deeper impact. Unsaid words leave the greatest impact. Sorry, the greatest impact. So think back for a moment and consider what are some incidences in your life that have left a great impact. These could be with your elders, your siblings. These could be with your parents, your colleagues, your even with children that you might be teaching. You know, sometimes a child will say something so beautifully innocent to you, and that will leave an impact. And sometimes they won't even say it. They will do something. They will come to you and do something that will make you feel like, oh wow, that is so pure. So think about this and also consider what is one thing that you could do for someone today. And maybe that someone is you, but what is that one thing that you could do for someone today that would leave a impact, the greatest impact? You don't have to always say I love you to be heard, for that emotion to be heard. Sometimes it can be said, and sometimes it can be said unsaid by your behavior. I just gave you a clue. So, if this conversation has been of value to you, please write in comments saying, I am hope. I think hope is what I'm anchoring on today. So, I am hope. If you can be hope for yourself and for others, if you can be hope, wouldn't that be beautiful? So I am hope in comments, and hope doesn't come with action. Hope doesn't come in words. Hope comes in action. So unsaid word leave the greatest impact. If this conversation has left any impact on you, please write I am hope in comments. Tag a friend who needs to receive this message. And until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe, and thank you for connecting the thoughts with me. Thank you so, so much. Thank you, Arzu, for joining us. Thank you so much.